Welcome to Business Stories, the podcast where we dive into the unseen world of business, finance, and investments. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hidden investments of billionaires, particularly one of the most fascinating figures of our time, Elon Musk. We all know him as the mastermind behind Tesla, the visionary leading SpaceX, and the man who turned Twitter, now X, into a media spectacle. But what if I told you that's just the tip of the iceberg? What if there's a hidden empire lurking beneath the surface, an empire few know exists? Today, we're exploring Elon Musk's secret investments, the shadowy startups, off-the-record projects, and quiet ventures that could shape our future just as much as his headline-grabbing companies. By the end of this episode, you'll not only know where Musk hides his money, you'll understand why he does it. But before we dive into the secrets, let's take a step back and understand the public face of Elon Musk's empire and why keeping secrets is part of the game. Elon Musk isn't your typical billionaire. He doesn't just play the game, he rewrites the rules. Let's break down the obvious. Musk's journey to mega-billionaire status started with Zip2, an early online business directory. He sold it for $307 million. Then came X.com, which eventually became PayPal, sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. That payout funded his next big dreams, Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. These ventures are no secret. Tesla revolutionized electric cars. SpaceX is literally taking us to Mars. And let's not forget Neuralink, his brain chip company, or the Boring Company, which wants to solve traffic problems by digging tunnels. But here's what most people miss: Musk's greatest moves happen in silence. Billionaires like Musk don't just invest in flashy public companies. They pour billions into private ventures, stealth startups, experimental technology, and industries most people can't even imagine. Why? Because controlling the future requires seeing it before anyone else does. And trust me, Musk sees things decades ahead. Take SpaceX, for example. While the world was laughing at the idea of reusable rockets, Musk quietly poured hundreds of millions into R&D years before it was profitable. Yeah? NASA relies on him. But SpaceX is just one piece of the puzzle. What if I told you there's a classified division inside SpaceX working on advanced military projects? Or that Musk is secretly building AI-driven factories in the Nevada desert? Sound like a conspiracy? Maybe. But the money trail doesn't lie. And speaking of money trails, Musk uses one powerful tool to keep his secrets hidden: family offices. Let's talk about that. Most billionaires don't invest directly. Instead, they operate through family offices, private investment firms that control billions under the radar. Musk's family office, called Excion, is one of the most secretive in the world. While other billionaires brag about their portfolios, Excion works in silence, funding everything from experimental AI to underground energy grids. According to insiders, Musk uses Excion to fund off-books projects, ventures not listed under Tesla or SpaceX. This means Musk can quietly invest in the next wave of disruptive technology without tipping off competitors or the media. And here's where it gets even more interesting: Musk's investments aren't just about making money. They're about controlling the future. Coming up, we'll dive deep into the mystery companies Musk quietly owns and why one of them might change everything we know about energy. Stay with us because the story only gets wilder. We're peeling back the layers on Elon Musk's secret investments, the hidden businesses that most people never hear about. In part 1, we explored how Musk uses his family office, Excion, to quietly funnel billions into mysterious ventures. But now let's go deeper into the companies themselves. Some of these businesses sound like they belong in a science fiction novel. But with Musk, fiction has a way of becoming reality faster than anyone expects. Let's start with a name you've probably never heard before: Neuralink Bioworks. Yes, you know Neuralink, the brain chip company Musk talks about publicly. But hidden under that umbrella is a smaller, more experimental division, Neuralink Bioworks. What's the difference? While Neuralink focuses on medical applications like restoring mobility or vision, Neuralink Bioworks is working on neural enhancement. Think brain implants that could boost memory, enhance intelligence, or even connect human thoughts to AI systems. Musk doesn't advertise this project, but insiders suggest it's his ultimate goal. He's not just building technology to help people. He's building technology to make humans superior. And he's not doing it alone. Musk's secret play is to acquire cutting-edge biotech startups before anyone else. One of his rumored targets? A stealth company in California working on brain-to-brain communication, a technology that, if successful, could allow thoughts to be transmitted between people instantly. Why keep it secret? Imagine the public reaction if people knew the world's richest man was investing in mind control. But Neuralink Bioworks is just one piece of Musk's secret empire. Let's talk about another, Mars Metal. If Musk wants to colonize Mars, he needs new materials, stronger, lighter, and capable of surviving the harsh Martian environment. That's where Mars Metal comes in. This hidden subsidiary connected to SpaceX is experimenting with advanced metallurgy, specifically materials that could be used for space habitats and starship construction. The project flies under the radar, but we know it exists because of patent filings. Over the past 5 years, Musk-linked companies have filed multiple patents for high-strength alloys, including one designed to withstand the extreme cold of outer space. And here's the twist, some experts believe Mars Metal isn't just for space. There are whispers that Musk is developing materials for defense applications from hypersonic vehicles to classified military contracts. In other words, Musk's hidden investments might not just change how we live on Mars, they could reshape global power on Earth. And speaking of power, wait until you hear what Musk is doing with energy. Publicly, Musk talks about solar energy through Tesla's solar roof. But behind closed doors, his ambitions go far beyond rooftop panels. Meet Helion Energy, a company working on nuclear fusion. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Musk doesn't own Helion outright. But through XSion, he's rumored to be a silent partner. And if you know anything about fusion energy, you understand why. Nuclear fusion is the holy grail of energy, a power source that's clean, limitless, and could one day replace fossil fuels entirely. Why would Musk be interested? Because whoever controls fusion controls the future of global energy markets. Imagine a world where Tesla doesn't just sell electric cars but powers the entire planet with fusion energy. And here's the kicker, Helion claims they could deliver a working fusion reactor by 2028. If Musk is backing them, it's not just a pipe dream, it's a threat to every energy company on Earth. But energy isn't the only sector Musk is quietly disrupting. His next secret investment? It could change the very internet itself. Most people think Starlink, Musk's satellite internet company, is just about connecting rural areas. But insiders suggest a hidden agenda. It's called Project Archangel, an ultra-secret SpaceX initiative to build a quantum internet. What is a quantum internet? Imagine an internet that's unhackable, where information is transmitted through quantum entanglement faster than the speed of light. Why does Musk care? Control the internet and you control global communication. Some believe Musk's real goal isn't just to connect the world, it's to own the infrastructure behind it. If Project Archangel succeeds, Musk wouldn't just compete with telecom giants, he could replace them entirely. And here's the wild part, some leaked documents suggest SpaceX is already testing quantum satellites, quietly, far from public view. So, while the world watches his rockets, Musk is building the next generation internet in secret. And yet, there's one more hidden investment that might be the most powerful of them all, one that could redefine artificial intelligence itself. Stay tuned, because we reveal Musk's biggest secret yet. If you've been following along, you already know Elon Musk's hidden empire spans everything from brain enhancement to quantum internet. But perhaps his most dangerous and ambitious secret lies in the world of artificial intelligence. Musk has never been shy about his concerns regarding AI. He's repeatedly warned that AI could become an existential threat to humanity. But here's the twist, while he sounds the alarm in public, behind the scenes, Musk is quietly building his own AI empire. Why? Because controlling AI isn't just about power, it's about survival. Let's pull back the curtain on Musk's secret moves in the world of superintelligence. You may have heard of xAI, the artificial intelligence company Musk launched in 2023. Publicly, xAI's mission is to understand the universe. But privately? It's a whole different story. Insiders suggest that xAI is developing a next-level AI system, one that doesn't just process data, but predicts the future. They're calling it Grok 2, an AI model designed to outthink competitors like OpenAI and Google DeepMind. But here's where it gets really interesting, Musk isn't just investing in software. He's going after hardware too. Reports reveal that through his private office, Musk has been quietly acquiring chip manufacturing startups specializing in neuromorphic computing, a fancy term for processors that mimic the human brain. This technology could give Musk an edge in building faster, smarter AI and AI capable of learning in real time. Why the secrecy? Because whoever controls the most advanced AI doesn't just predict the future, they can shape it. And Musk isn't stopping at just intelligence, he's working on autonomous power as well. Here's a name few people know, Solaris Robotics. Officially, Solaris Robotics is a small, independent company focused on autonomous manufacturing robots that build products without human intervention. Unofficially, it's one of Musk's stealth projects designed to revolutionize factory automation. Imagine entire Tesla factories run by AI-driven robots, no human labor, no breaks, just 24/7 production. And according to leaked documents, Solaris is developing self-learning machines, robots that can improve themselves without human input. Why would Musk want this? Because when you control both AI and automation, you're not just making products, you're building a future where machines can create anything on demand. And here's the thing, Musk isn't the only billionaire playing this game. But he might be the only one doing it with one more hidden goal in mind, something even more ambitious and controversial. Let's talk about his longest-running secret project, a project that could change what it means to be human. Behind closed doors, Musk is quietly funding an initiative called Project Omega. Very few people outside of his inner circle know about it. But those who do say it's Musk's ultimate endgame, an attempt to merge humans and machines. Here's how it works. Project Omega focuses on human augmentation using a combination of biotech and AI to enhance human capabilities. The project is rumored to involve advanced nanotechnology, microscopic machines that could enter the human body and repair tissue, boost intelligence, or even extend lifespan. Sounds far-fetched? Maybe. But consider this, Musk has already laid the groundwork through Neuralink and his investments in biotech startups specializing in genetic engineering. And some reports suggest Musk's team is experimenting with brain-computer hybrids, interfaces that would allow people to upload their consciousness into machines. If Project Omega succeeds, it wouldn't just redefine human life, it could make Musk the architect of an entirely new species. And maybe, just maybe, that's been his goal all along. So, what does it all mean? On the surface, Elon Musk is the world's most famous entrepreneur, building cars, launching rockets, and warning us about AI. But beneath the headlines lies a far more complex and secretive story. From fusion energy to quantum internet, self-learning robots to human augmentation, Musk's hidden investments paint a picture of a man who isn't just shaping the present, he's engineering the future. And here's the question we all have to ask. Is that future one we want? One thing's for sure, when it comes to Elon Musk, the real story is always bigger than it seems. Stay with us because in Part 4, we'll explore how Musk uses his network of allies and the government itself to push these secret projects forward. So far, we've uncovered the hidden investments of Elon Musk, from secret AI labs to futuristic energy ventures. But there's another layer to the story, one that explains how Musk is able to move so fast and so quietly. It's not just money, it's influence. Behind the scenes, Musk has built a powerful network of allies, including key players in government, defense, and intelligence agencies. These connections don't just protect his investments, they accelerate them. In this section, we explore how Musk leverages these relationships to turn science fiction into reality, and how, in some cases, those alliances might give him more power than entire governments. Let's start with a fact that surprises most people. Elon Musk is a government contractor. While Musk presents himself as an outsider, a maverick disrupting the establishment, the truth is more complicated. Over the past decade, his companies have secured billions in government contracts. Consider SpaceX. In 2008, the company was on the brink of bankruptcy. Then, NASA awarded them a $1.6 billion contract to resupply the International Space Station. That deal didn't just save SpaceX, it put Musk on the path to dominate the space industry. But it goes deeper. Today, SpaceX works directly with the U.S. Department of Defense, launching spy satellites, military communications systems, and even classified payloads. Some reports suggest that SpaceX's Starshield program, an offshoot of Starlink, is designed for global surveillance and military use. Why does this matter? Because having a direct line to national security agencies gives Musk access to cutting-edge technology long before the public knows it exists. And it's not just SpaceX. Musk's Tesla operation also benefits from government alliances, but in ways you might not expect. On the surface, Tesla is an electric vehicle company. But behind closed doors, Tesla is quietly working on AI-driven weapons systems, and some of that research is funded through military grants. In 2023, Tesla was awarded a contract to develop autonomous combat vehicles, military-grade machines capable of navigating battlefields without human pilots. This project, hidden from public view, is part of a larger trend. Musk's companies are increasingly tied to defense technology. And here's where things get even more interesting. Musk doesn't just work with the US government. In 2024, leaked documents suggested that SpaceX was in talks with foreign defense agencies, including Japan and Australia, to supply secure satellite systems. This means Musk isn't just a national player, he's a global force in the defense world. And that's only part of the story. Because while most billionaires focus on profit, Musk is playing a longer, more dangerous game, one that involves shaping the future of warfare itself. Studio microphone host building suspense. Let's talk about Project Darkstar, one of the most mysterious programs connected to Musk. Officially, Project Darkstar doesn't exist, but insiders claim it's a classified collaboration between SpaceX and the U.S. Space Force focused on building autonomous space weapons. Why would Musk be involved in this? Because controlling space means controlling the Earth. Imagine a future where SpaceX satellites can track every movement on the planet or deploy kinetic weapons capable of striking any location within minutes. That's the kind of power Project Darkstar could unlock. And here's the twist, by working with the government, Musk gains access to restricted airspace and classified data, giving him an edge that no private competitor could match. But Musk's influence doesn't stop at the military. He's also quietly shaping domestic policy, and it's happening faster than most people realize. Consider AI regulation. In 2023, Musk called for a pause on advanced AI development, warning that it could threaten humanity. But what most people missed was that, behind the scenes, Musk was lobbying for AI regulations that would benefit his own companies. By slowing down competitors like OpenAI and Google, Musk's own AI company, xAI, had time to catch up. Some analysts believe Musk's real goal isn't to stop AI, it's to control the rules under which AI operates. And he's been successful. In 2024, Musk was invited to private policy meetings in Washington, D.C., where he advised lawmakers on AI ethics. While the public saw a concerned citizen, insiders saw something else, a billionaire shaping policy in his favor. And here's the kicker, Musk's influence even extends to infrastructure. In 2022, the Boring Company won permits to expand underground transit systems across major U.S. cities. But what's rarely discussed is how these tunnels could be repurposed for secure data transport, or even military logistics in times of crisis. In short, Musk's companies aren't just building the future, they're embedding themselves into the systems that run our society. And if you think this is the end of the story, think again. Because Musk's next move could make him the most powerful private citizen in modern history. Coming up, we'll reveal how Musk's ultimate project aims to blur the lines between nation-states and corporate empires, and why that future may already be here. We've uncovered Elon Musk's hidden empire, from secret AI projects and military contracts to futuristic energy and brain-machine interfaces. But now, it's time to explore Musk's most ambitious and controversial plan. One that could redefine the world as we know it. Because Musk isn't just building companies, he's building a new kind of power structure. And if he succeeds, the line between corporations and nation-states could disappear forever. Let's dive into Musk's ultimate project, a plan some insiders call the Musk sovereignty. At its core, Musk's long-term vision isn't just about making money. It's about creating a world where corporations operate with the same power as governments. And the foundation for that vision, Starlink. Publicly, Starlink is a satellite internet service. But behind the scenes, it's something much bigger. An independent, decentralized communications network that operates outside government control. Here's why that matters. If Starlink scales to tens of thousands of satellites, it could become a global internet provider that no single nation could regulate. This means Musk could offer unrestricted communication to anyone, anywhere, including countries where information is censored. And there's more. Leaked documents suggest Musk is exploring a Starlink-based financial system. Imagine a world where Musk's satellites could facilitate cross-border transactions without using traditional banks or government-backed currencies. In other words, Musk isn't just building the internet, he's building the foundation for a borderless economy. And if you think that's bold, wait until you hear what's happening on Mars. Studio microphone host, intrigued tone. You've heard Musk talk about colonizing Mars, but the real plan goes far beyond science fiction. According to insiders, Musk doesn't just want to reach Mars, he wants to rule it. In 2020, SpaceX's Starlink terms of service included an unusual clause. It claimed that Mars would be considered a free planet, with no allegiance to Earth-based governments. Seemed like a joke, but legal experts say it's not. If Musk builds the first self-sustaining colony on Mars, there's a very real possibility that he could declare sovereignty, establishing the world's first corporate-run nation. And here's the twist. Musk isn't just thinking about Mars. There's evidence that he's working on a legal framework for extraterritorial governance rules that would allow private companies to operate outside of traditional international law. In other words, Musk may be positioning himself to become not just a billionaire, but a planetary ruler. And he's not doing it alone. To pull off a vision this large, Musk needs powerful allies, and he's been quietly building a global network of corporate and political supporters. Consider the SpaceX Global Alliance, a coalition of private sector and government partners working on advanced technology projects. This group includes top defense contractors, influential policymakers, and even foreign governments eager to break free from the dominance of traditional superpowers. Why would they align with Musk? Because he offers something no government can: a future without limits. And the stakes couldn't be higher. If Musk controls space, AI, and global communications, he could disrupt the entire world order, shifting power from governments to corporate technocrats. And here's where it gets even more unsettling. Some believe Musk's endgame is to create a parallel system of governance, one where corporations like SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink answer to no one but themselves. And that future may already be closer than we think. So, what does it all mean? For most people, Elon Musk is a visionary, a bold entrepreneur pushing humanity toward a better future. But beneath the surface lies a more complex and unprecedented reality. Through hidden investments, government alliances, and technological dominance, Musk is quietly reshaping global power, moving us toward a world where billionaires hold as much authority as nation-states. Is that future inevitable? Or will governments push back against Musk's growing empire? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear: when it comes to Elon Musk, the real story is always more extraordinary than it seems. And if history is any guide, Musk's most ambitious and controversial projects may still be ahead of us. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the hidden investments of billionaires like Elon Musk. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to Business Stories, where we uncover the real stories behind the biggest names in business. Until next time, keep asking questions, because the truth is always stranger than fiction.